Hello, if you're like me, you'll know that Falcon Crest 1981 is one of the best TV series of all time. So today, I thought it would be fun if you pulled up a chair by the campfire and watch it again with the entire cast of then and now. I will tell you about the original names and ages of the actors and how they changed in 2023. Okay, let's see together. Angela Channing is played by actress Jane Wyman. She was 64 years old when filming in 1981, and sadly on September 10, 2007, she passed away at the age of 90 in Rancho Mirage, California, USA.
You know, a vineyard can become an unpredictable mistress. Loving and giving 1 minute, demanding, expensive, and frustrating the next. It's a very risky business.
Look alike, they didn't act alike, and they were not doing parts alike. They were all individualists, and I think that's what made the whole business so exciting. And MGM was a very formal.
Emma Channing is played by actress Margaret Ladd. She was 39 years old when filming in 1981, and now she's living out the life at the age of 80.
Usual. The second hour I thought, something's wrong. I'll hear from him. But I know what you're up to. You are chasing every girl within a 15-mile radius.
Creaks and groans at night like an old friend, like a very dear old friend.
Chase Gioberti is played by actor Robert Foxworth. He was 40 years old when filming in 1981, and now he's living out the life at the age of 80.
Oh, honey, that's great. Every winery wants coverage from that magazine.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get some favorable publicity for a change. Richard's determined to keep...
Your own dear purchased right. That I have hoisted sail to all the winds which should transport me farthest from your sight.
Lance Compson is played by actor Lorenzo Lamas. In 1981, when filming, he was 23 years old, and now he's living out the life at the age of 65.
Well, it's nice to know I have at least one friend up at Falcon Crest.
Of course you do, Carl. You're part of the family now.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I'm just talking to Jeff right now, David.
Of course.
I feel the same way about you, buddy. It was a pleasure to work with you. I would do Final Impact, The Revenge.
Maggie Gioberti is played by actress Susan Sullivan. She was 39 years old when filming in 1981, and now she's living out the life at the age of 80.
We might be able to help her, remember. Maybe a psychiatrist.
You're grasping at straws.
Well, so you're a desperate man.
I am desperate.
Okay, what do we have to lose?
For everybody, and I think it's important that we try to stay connected. So please join us. I'd love to see you, and I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Cole Gioberti is played by actor William R. Moses. In 1981, when filming, he was 22 years old, and now he's living out the life at the age of 63.
Okay, I'm beat anyway. I'll just go on to bed.
Not without removing at least 1 or 2 layers.
I'm really beat, Mom.
At least you're gainfully employed.
Yeah. I know the pay's all...
where I live in Southern California, it's 102 degrees right now, so, which is in the 40s, for you guys. So I'm definitely thin-blooded, and when the wind starts...
Richard Channing is played by actor David Selby. In 1982, when filming, he was 41 years old, and now he's living out the life at the age of 82.
I'm busy right now. I can't talk.
Who said anything about talking? I want breakfast.
Richard.
2 eggs over easy, side of toast, and a glass of milk.
When my family is trying to watch television, sorry, I will say. And I've also been known to load the dishwasher when a certain someone's trying to take a nap.
Vicky Gioberti is played by actress Dana Sparks. She was 25 years old when filming in 1986, and now she's living out the life at the age of 61.
Love her anyway.
Yeah, he was something. Of course, whenever a guy came by, he was subject to the Gioberti third degree. Young man, where do you plan on taking my daughter this evening? And what is Coke and AT&T and Lipton tea and Wranglers? And I mean, I did so many commercials with him, and he was one of the first guys that he came out of the Ridley.
Melissa Agretti is played by actress Ana Alicia. In 1982, when filming, she was 26 years old, and now she's living out the life at the age of 66.
What's gotten into you? There's one thing I thought you knew how to do is run a vineyard.
And if there's one thing I thought you'd do, was be loyal to your own flesh and blood. Well, I don't need you. I don't need anybody.
He almost cut me off the freeway, and I chased him. Because I was still in my wardrobe and makeup. So, I think sometimes you forget. They forget, and sometimes you forget.
Peter Stavros is playback actor Cesar Romero. In 1985, when filming, he was 78 years old, and sadly on January 1st, 1994, he passed away at the age of 86 in Santa Monica, California, USA.
For letting him handle her affairs.
And Fix didn't help matters either.
He's just the spur Lance needs.
Yeah, spurred him right into Richard's arms.
Great elegance in this town, particularly among the people in motion pictures. And the social life was very different in those days. There were a lot of tremendous...
Chow Li-chi is playback actor Chow Li-chi. In 1981, when filming, he was 54 years old, and sadly on October 16, 2010, he passed away at the age of 83 in Granada Hills, California.
This is the way I remember him, and I want him remembered that way. We'll be using the fluted glasses this evening. We're serving a champagne that Julia claims to...
Eric Stavros is playback actor John Callahan. In 1986, when filming, he was 33 years old, and sadly on March 28, 2020, he passed away at the age of 66 in Rancho Mirage, California, USA.
Well, no matter who you're living with, you still have to live with yourself.
Julia Compson is playback actress Abby Dalton. In 1981, when filming, she was 49 years old, and sadly on November 23, 2020, she passed away at the age of 88 in Los Angeles, California, USA.
I tried so hard to forget all that. I guess I always knew that eventually it would come out.
What is your favorite Falcon Crest character, and what do you think when some actors have passed away? Leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell to wait for my next videos. Thank you.